Well, hello Willowbrookers. Professor Possibility here. I'd like to welcome you to my science lesson all about trees. Now, this science lesson is mainly about a tree that we all hold dear. Yes, the willow tree. Because we all go to Willowbrook. The willow by the brook. Do you see? It's clever, ever so clever. About trees. Trees are very exciting, but they're only exciting if you can guess what tree they are, or know to wherefore to look for the clues. Clue number 1. Look at the leaves. Are they a broad leaf? Are they a thin leaf? Are they smooth or scaly? Number 2. Different clues will be available to you in different seasons. Yes, the 4 seasons. Now, what were they again? There's winter, there's the spring, and the summer, and the autumn. Yes, and that's going to affect the look of the tree. Yes, always look at the bark. No, not the dog. The trunk of the tree. Also, look at the twigs, the branches. Are the branches supple and bendy like they should be in spring? Or are they brittle and spiky like in autumn and winter? Buds. Are there buds? Are there flowers or leaves about to burst into blossom or bloom? Best of luck. To look out for, number 3, is what's surrounding the trees that you're looking at. Yes, because that's going to affect what kind of trees like to grow there or are doing very well. Are they close to water, for example, by a stream, a brook, a lake? Yes, I mean it might be in shrubland, parkland. Maybe it's on the edge of an estate next to lots of concrete, so there's only a little bit of water available for that tree to thrive. Some species of tree also like to grow close to each other, perhaps in hedgerows or woodland areas. That's also something to be aware of. Clue number 4. Start piecing all the bits of your knowledge all together and put them in a big stirring. Look at the overall size of the tree, the leaves, the bark, the needles, the flowers, the blossom, the fruit, the buds, the twigs. Put it all together into a mixing pot and then you'll be able to decipher which kind of tree it is. The more features that you can see, the more accurate your identification of the tree will be. But if you do want to take out some of the fun of guessing what tree it might be, there is, of course, a fun Android or iPhone app that you can download, and it's this one. The British Woodland Trust Tree Identification app. And look, there's a handy tree map too. Willow trees have elongated leaves that are greenish on the upper side and whitish underneath on the bottom side. The colour of the leaves changes seasonally from green to yellow in the autumn. The willow tree is also a deciduous tree, which means that it's sun-loving and that it sheds its leaves yearly. Bye-bye leaf, off you go. Rare types of willow tree can grow up to almost 3 elephants tall, but the average willow tree grows to the same height as a bus. Willow is one of the fastest growing plants in the whole entire world. And in the space of just 1 year, it can grow almost 3 meters long. the willow tree is a very strong wood and has a very strong developed root. That's why it's really hard to knock over a willow tree, no matter how many times you run into it. The willow tree has a wide application for all sorts of natural medicines. Many, many years ago, people would chew the bark of the willow tree to treat all sorts of symptoms like fever, headache, inflammation, pain. And in fact, it used to be one of the main ingredients in a modern day medicine, one that lots of people will recognise, aspirin. Another extraordinary fact about the willow tree is its incredible ability to soak up large quantities of water, which is why you will often find it being planted in flooded plains or doing very well near a stream or a river or a brook. Willow Brook. Our very school, the Willow by the Brook. Oh, it's all making sense to me now. This one is for all you scientific artists out there. Art takes nature as its model, said the famous Aristotle. Ha ha ha.